I'm from the United States, and I left home to travel on spiritual pilgrimage. Been studying Buddhist meditation for about 4 years and decided it was time to study full-time. So I traveled to Sri Lanka in March of this year and stayed at a Buddhist monastery and set my sights on pursuing a spiritual life that way. And I wasn't certain what would unfold, and I'm still seeing it unfold now. While I was staying at the Buddhist monastery, I got sick because my body wasn't adjusting to the climate very well. And before I left home, I had an idea to take a yoga teacher training course so that when I went home, I would be able to apply for a job in a field that I felt was in alignment with my values, as far as teaching and offering something to people that made them feel good. And when I was at the monastery and got sick, one of the nuns mentioned doing yoga to adjust to the climate. And I thought, you know what, this might be a really good time for me to study yoga because I didn't know very much about it. So I left the monastery and looked online, and I found the Krishna Village program through the International Yoga Alliance website.
Oh, that's amazing.
What struck me most first was the car ride from the bus station to the farm and how beautiful the landscape is here. And then pulling into the farmland and seeing the cows that live here, seeing the creek, and then pulling up into the community and seeing the people here. I felt really at home and excited to learn more about what it was going to be like to live here for as long as we were taking the course. What I like most about it is the time that we spend discussing what yoga has to offer. So not only studying the asanas, also studying the meditative aspect of yoga, studying the history of yoga, looking at the Bhagavad Gita, looking at Patanjali's Yoga Sutras, and then with our instructors learning how to teach yoga in a way where people will enjoy it, whether they are trying it for the first time or whether they've been practicing for a long time, so that they can discover something new in yoga that they really enjoy and connect with. I had no idea how fortunate I was arriving here to be able to study with our yoga teachers. They're very experienced, they're very wise, and they know how to give us instructions to build morale and to develop our personal qualities, our personal strengths, so that we can follow our heart. I think the best advice that I've been given so far is to follow my heart. And to be able to hear that from a yoga teacher and know that they're being really honest and believing that if that is what I do, then I will be successful, means everything, as opposed to achieving another standard that might not be as authentic. I had a lot of time to discover what I really like about yoga, and what I enjoy are the meditative aspects. I guess that's not a big surprise, as well as stretching and being active. So I'm hoping to offer yoga to communities where it's not normally available. I would like to offer yoga courses in underprivileged communities. I would also like to offer yoga to persons going through rehabilitation from addiction. And I'd also like to offer yoga courses for people who would just like to relax and de-stress, doing some deep stretching with some guided meditation. The Krishna Village Echo Yoga community offers more than the training course. There's also a sense of community, like in our name. I really enjoy the kirtans, getting together and singing, whether we're in the yoga hall or around the campfire. I also really enjoy spending time on the farm, being able to take in what I'm learning in the courses and spend time alone walking, being with the cows and the horses. And I enjoy the sense of community amongst the students in the training course as well, how we support one another, how we give each other feedback, and encourage one another to grow. Those are my favorite aspects. When I was being able to work outside on a farm, working with the fellow students and the other residents of the community has been very nurturing, because we can take what we're learning on the mat as far as concentration, meditation, really looking at that union, and apply it into a daily activity and really look within and appreciate what we're experiencing and developing a sense of gratitude. I enjoy the healthy diet here. I think it supports healthy living, healthy mind, healthy body. And then eating in community I find also to be very uplifting. So I didn't have to make a big adjustment because I was already a vegetarian, you know, and I appreciate the food more because I can taste it. You know.
Can taste the love.
Yes.
Taste the bhakti.
There is a lot of love that goes into the preparation of the food, especially because it's blessed before we eat it.
And so do you think you'll come
an
back
honor.
here? You think you'll come back here again?
Yes, I plan on coming back to the Krishna Village. I would come back here to visit. I would come back here to take a yoga class. I would come back here just to help out and be of service in whatever way I can.